Toronto's real estate market is shifting again, but this time it's not just about downtown prices. The east is red hot, the north is softening, and the west? It might just be the sweet spot. If you're buying or selling in 2025, here's exactly what you need to know. In this video, we're diving into 4 key regions of Toronto. Central. This includes areas like the Annex and Yorkville. North. Think Lawrence Park and the Bridle Path. East, like East York and the Danforth. West neighborhoods like High Port. Each has its own trends, pricing dynamics, and buyer behavior. And in June 2025, the contrast couldn't be clearer. Let's start with prices. Central Toronto leads with an average sales price of $2.14 million. North Toronto follows closely at $2.05 million, home to many of the city's luxury neighborhoods. The West comes in at $1.35 million, and the East remains the most affordable at $1.2 million. East Toronto offers the most price-accessible homes. But what's even more telling is how these prices have changed. Compared to the first 5 months of the year, North Toronto saw the sharpest drop, nearly 6% lower in June, a strong signal that luxury buyers are regaining negotiation power. The East and the West dipping slightly, while Central prices stayed nearly flat. So if you're looking for a deal in a high-end area, the North might just be your opportunity. When we compare sales to new listings, things get interesting. East Toronto is seeing the most activity, 434 sales, with a strong sales to new listings ratio of 0.44. The West is balanced at 0.40. Central sits at 0.35, and North has the softest market, with a ratio of just 0.27, indicating a buyer's market. This means that buyers have the negotiation power right now. Now let's talk about how demand is shifting. Compared to earlier this year, East Toronto saw an 11% increase in buyer activity. That's the strongest growth citywide. The West also jumped 9%, showing steady demand. Even Central saw a modest rise, but North barely moved despite falling prices. Buyers are staying cautious. That's a clear sign. If you're a seller in the East or West, it's your time. If you're a buyer in the North, you've got the leverage. Now, when it comes to days on market despite pricing, homes are selling quickly across all regions. The average time on market ranges from 23 to 25 days, with slightly slower movement in North Toronto. This means that most homes are selling within 1 month across the city. And you might be thinking, are homes selling over asking? In East Toronto, the answer is yes. At 102.5%, buyers are competing fiercely. West and Central hover at about 100%. But in North Toronto, homes are selling at just under 98% of asking, showing clear room for negotiation. If you're a buyer looking in North Toronto, this could be a window of opportunity for you. So what does this all mean if you're thinking about buying, selling, or investing in Toronto right now? Central remains Toronto's premium core. Prices have held steady, and the market is balanced, but homes here still demand strong value. If you're buying, expect a fair negotiation and not a bidding war. But if you're selling, pricing correctly will help you stand out in a steady but competitive environment. North is one of the biggest shifts this month, with luxury neighborhoods like Lawrence Park, the Bridle Path, and Bedford Park. Prices have actually dropped nearly 6% compared to earlier this year, but demand hasn't followed. The SNLR remains flat. That means that buyers have leverage. If you're a buyer with your eye on the high end of the market, this is your opportunity window. For sellers, strategic pricing is absolutely critical. Overpricing will leave your property sitting. Now in East Toronto, homes are selling over asking. The SNLR jumped more than 11%, and listings are moving quickly. If you are a seller, this is your moment. Demand is outpacing the supply, but buyers need to move fast and be competitive. This is where we're seeing the most aggressive bidding behavior right now. West Toronto is the quiet winner this month. Balance and steady growth. Prices have dipped slightly, but demand is up, and a nearly 9% increase in SNL. This makes the West ideal for move-up buyers, people looking to upgrade without the chows of bidding wars or deep price cuts. Think family homes, condos with space, and long-term value. So whether you are upsizing, relocating, or investing, each part of the city is telling a different story right now. And knowing how to read that story and respond strategically makes all the difference. If you're thinking about moving to Toronto or need a Toronto realtor, find all of our contact information down below. If you want to explore even more amazing Toronto videos right now, click this video next. And until next time, guys, see you around the city and God bless.